Hi friends, and welcome to another budget. Welcome back if you've seen any of my previous videos. I'm Jamie, a UK-based mum of two, and I'm here to conquer debt, and I have some pretty big savings goals. In today's video, we're going to be cash stuffing November week 2, and we're going to do our weekly spending, our low priority and high priority sinking funds, our debt, and some savings challenges, which is super exciting to get the ball rolling. Why wait until the new year? And remember, it's another day, another sunrise, and another chance to budget right. So let's make every penny count on this amazing financial journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more budgeting videos, and let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who subscribed and said hi in the comments in my past videos and just given me so much love. I really appreciate it. You've been so kind. I'm going to start by jumping into my budget binder, and I'm just going to grab, I've been doing my paycheck plans here. This is a tariff sheet and it's like a lifesaver. I don't know what to do without this. I write so many. It's really therapeutic. I absolutely love it. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't just rewrite my budget. So once I'm happy with it, so this is what we're doing this week, I will pop that into my monthly plan after my monthly budget. But for now, rather, I'm just going to keep it here to the side, because that is what we're cash stuffing. Okay, so I know you saw me do the count in the beginning of the video. I'm not too sure if that's something that you want to see, if you want to hear me count it, or if I should just omit it completely. I know that some people don't like it and some people love it. So just let me know what you think. I always want to hear it in the comments, because I want to make the content as valuable to you as possible. So without further ado, let's jump in, and we're going to start off with my wallet. And today, the day of filming, is Saturday. Yes. And I tried filming it last night, but it didn't go too well. So it was literally getting dark, and it's getting dark now. I think sunset's about 4:30 now. So we have £5 left in groceries. I'm going to set all of this aside for savings challenges, and we have quite a bit left this week compared to normally. £5 in spending. And then we also have £5 in eating out. And this is because I was so busy with orders this past week that I just didn't have time to spend a lot, and I didn't even think about the fact that it's school holidays. So I didn't have to spend transport. I feel like maybe I should roll transport over. I'll just keep it in here actually. Let's do that. Kids has got nothing left. I didn't do family fun, and entertainment has £5. And then we have coins as well, and there's quite a lot of coins. So I'm just going to pop those in here, and we'll be using all of this for savings challenges. But with me being so busy with the orders, I just got my last few orders out. Sorry, that was a bit loud. Out from my store this morning. And today, the day of filming, my Black Friday sale actually went live. So there's going to be 25% off everything with a minimum spend of 20. I did a small restock of these binders. So this A7 brown wallet was completely out of stock last week when I filmed. In the past week, the black one sold out too. But I've just done a tiny limited restock of them, and if they do sell, I will try and restock them yet again. Just shoot me a message and I'll do my best. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20 in £5 notes, and now we have quite a few coins for our savings challenges for later. And we'll start with this brown binder. So groceries is getting 30. How are you all? I hope you've had a fantastic week. I am so sorry about the lighting, by the way. Really dark and gloomy and raining so much, but also sun should be setting in the next hour. Spending is getting 5. It's still school holidays for the next 2 days here in the UK. My oldest is going back to school in 2 days, but my youngest is in nursery and is government funded, and he actually has 2 full weeks off now, so he's got yet another week. We're doing nothing in coffee. I'm going to do £10 in eating out, because I have started actually making coffees at home. That's kind of one of my main budgeting pitfalls coffee genuinely is, and I've cut it out in so many ways over the past 2 years since I started cash budgeting. I went from buying like expensive Costa to buying Greggs to buying Couplands as like a treat. I also have had so many coffee machines, like the capsule ones, the Nan, and never liked them, and now I buy like the cheapest as the instant coffee. And I kid you not, I have a Lavazza milk frother and I love it. I don't know what I ever did without it. So we're leaving 15 in transport. Remind me of that later as well, if I got 15 left at the end. Kids is getting 5. Family fun. I should take this envelope out because someone said last week that I should keep entertainment. But I haven't done that yet, but I will do it. I do appreciate your feedback so much. And yeah, you can hear children in the background. I think the door will open soon. But that is it for our weekly wallet. And speaking of like my shop and my orders, I just want to say thank you to all of you who's ordered in the past week, or even to Rachel and Beth who ordered this morning. Thank you so much. We got Pavan, we got Pam, we got Sonia, Sarah, Ellie, and I know that quite a few of you are actually placing your second orders, which I really appreciate. Kelsey, Aislinn, I hope I pronounced that right. We got Roxana, we got Christina, we got Elizabeth and Valerie. Then we have Paula, we have Mary, we have Bridie Lee, we have Laura, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I think it's Ratia. I'm really sorry. Do let me know how to pronounce your name. Jenny, Claire, Kelly, Emma, Samantha, and Karen. So I was speaking to Karen a lot on Instagram, and you are just so cute. You do leave comments below, so you'll know who she is. You guys have just been so good and so kind to me, and I just appreciate your support so much. Like I say, always reach out. I'm here to just do what I can. We are in this together. We are budgeting together. We are reaching our goals together. Even if it's just a £5 note at a time, we can do this, okay? Let's do our high priorities first. First up, we have our bills in our high priority binders, and these bills I've actually month ahead on already, but I am stuffing a little bit extra, so I'm a month ahead up until this month, and I know my bills are going up as of December onwards over winter, so I wouldn't be month ahead unless I keep stuffing small amounts, £5-10 a week, to just keep on building that up. And I will keep on keeping on top of what we need. And that's what I'm doing. So we're going to start with rent. And rent is getting 135. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, and 5. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 65, and 70. So 270 in rent. Then we have council tax, and council tax is getting £10. So we now have 20. Electric is getting 20. So we now have 40. Gas is getting another £10. We now have 20. Water is getting 10. We now have 15. Broadband is getting 5. We now have 10. Phone bill is getting 15. I'm going to have to check this in the end actually. So we have 10, 25, 35. iCloud is getting nothing, Go Henry is getting nothing, and then we move into our kind of high priority sinking funds. So that's our bills and our fixed expenses that will be coming out every single month. And then we have our sinking funds, which is where we are saving money in areas that we are anticipating to be spending in the future, usually the near future. And we're building that amount so that when it comes to it, we have the money available to make sure that we don't sink, that we don't put it on credit card, and that's what this is for. So clothing is getting £10, and with this, and it's not getting 10, it's getting 15, so we now have 25, so 10, 20 and 5. We tend to focus on food, shelter and clothing, the things that keep us warm, the things that keep us going, that is needed for you and your family to be safe. You will know the amounts of what you will need, and that is the basics if you're starting out cash stuffing, if you're starting out budgeting. Just focus on those. That doesn't mean all of your money have to go to those, because you might find that once you've allocated what you feel is enough, you have money left over, that's where you can budget elsewhere. Beauty is for my nails. I was not going to mention my nails, but I can't not do it, guys. I know they are horrendous and they've grown out. So I was supposed to go about a week ago, and I didn't realise it was school holidays, and I genuinely cannot take my toddler in there. So I've only had my nails done once, and then I've had infills. Now they probably need to take these off, and they're definitely going to take them off by the time I need to come in, so it's going to be slightly more. But just having the infills took an hour and a half. So I don't know how long it's going to be to take them off. They're going to be an hour and a half or 2 hours. I don't even know how to set that aside unless he's in nursery, and then it takes out of my work time. But I do want to have it done. And I wasn't going to mention it because I thought maybe it's dark. If I don't mention it, you're not going to know it is. But I did. I'm so sorry. You probably can't unsee this now. But moving on. Beauty is getting £10. So we now have 20, 30, 40 and 5. And I have my loyalty card in here because I will simply pop out of here and I'll take the whole envelope with me. Self-care is actually getting nothing this week. Baby needs is getting 5, and this is for nappies and wipes predominantly. Oh wow, it's getting so dark now. I'm so sorry. I was going to film my first business cash stuffing after this too, but I think it'll be too dark. If you absolutely hate the aesthetic of this because it's really dark, let me know. I will try and do it earlier anyway, because it isn't as lovely to be doing this in darkness. Okay, I want it to be motivating and light, but I hope you're still staying here with me. Medical is getting £5. We now have 10 in medical, and this is all going to build up slowly, and I feel I've been doing this for 2 years now and started over a few times, including obviously now, but I really feel before that, what's the point if you can only do £5 at a time? It feels really hard to not be able to get anywhere with your envelope. You feel like you're still not making a difference and you're not getting anything in the meantime because you're waiting for them to build up. But trust me, it is working and it is worth it, okay? It truly is. Pet care is getting £5. Now our pets is our chickens. We now have £5 and £10. We have 3 laying hens, and we went to get some feed and bedding this week, and the kind of farm shop owner asked are your chickens still laying? And I said, yes, they are. And then I thought, because I hadn't gone for a day or so, and he was like, oh, most people's hens have started laying now. That's what they stopped laying now for the season, or they're just getting an egg or something a week. So I just thought, oh, okay. Well, I haven't checked for 2 days. I'm just going to leave it, and I won't check for a couple of days. Just me being lazy because it's been raining so much. So I went another 5 days, and from our 3 hens, we had 30 eggs. 30 eggs, and I was like, oh my god. They definitely have not slowed down. They probably will soon, but not yet. They're still sleeping outside as well. They're crazy. They have a coop. But they have roosting bars outside, and they choose to sleep on those. They've got a little roof as well, but they are some troopers, those ladies. I don't know how they do it, but they do. So date night is actually getting nothing this week. So we have £5 in date night though. Miscellaneous on the other hand is, and for miscellaneous we are going to be doing £10. So we have 20 in miscellaneous, 10 and 20. I really feel the urge to be counting all of this, but you can see it when I have 2 notes of everything this week. Don't worry though, in the next few weeks. I can count them all. That is it for a high priority, and let's move on to our low priority. So in here, sometimes I'll be doing like a little bit more, but whilst I'm focusing on other goals, like building up my emergency fund, which I'm currently doing, the paying off debt, etc., these most of the time won't be getting more than £5. It is something consistently, it's something weekly, but they're not my priority. So all of these categories again are same as in my wallet, and I have these because I'm hoping to build these like sinking funds. And I should have sinking funds of what's in my wallet because they are technically the spending categories that I use the most, that I take out with me, and I should have more of those available. So that is why I have these. Again, it's not what I'm focusing on now. My goal was to perhaps over time start putting what's in my wallet in here. But for some extra motivation, I'm going to be doing some savings challenges as we start. So we have me, hello, and I don't think I'm getting anything this week. Thrifting Kiddos is from there as well. We have birthday parties, and birthday parties is getting £5. So we now have 10. Then we have gifts, and gifts is getting 5. We now have £10 in gifts. We have a few birthday parties coming up over December and January for close family members, not parties necessarily, but birthdays specifically. Household is getting £5 as well, so we have £10 in household now. So again, I've done £5 last week, and I'm doing £5 in most things this week, and we now have £10 in so many different categories, guys, that we can access. Holidays is getting nothing. It's definitely not a priority, although a holiday would be so nice in the current weather. Organizing is getting nothing. I think that's it actually. Yes, garden miscellaneous. No, that's it for our low priority. Just a couple this week, but it's something. Then we are doing our priority binder, and this is for our debt, for our focuses right now, our emergency fund, and some savings challenges. Capital One. And Capital One is going to be getting 30. So we now have 20, 30, 40 and 50 in Capital One, which is our main credit card that we are working on right now. I'm still doing just slightly more than the minimum payment each month. It's pretty much maxed out. I'm hoping to do a debt update soon, if that's something that you're wanting to see. Definitely the next couple of weeks throughout December. I'm going to have it up by the new year, and it's a little bit scary. I don't know how much detail I'll go into, but I am wanting to stay accountable. I am wanting to share where I'm at right now, so stay tuned for that, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it makes me know what you want to see. So Pulse is getting £5. Nothing in debt, and then we are doing our emergency fund. So our emergency fund is getting 50, and we now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85 and 90. So £390. 40, 360, 80, and then because we have 90, I can't technically do this last one, so I'm going to do half of it for now, and we're going to keep stuffing. Okay, that makes some difference. I don't like artificial light, but I also don't like darkness. So what are we to do? We will be having daylight like when Hunter goes back to nursery though, because I will be stuffing when he's at nursery. So moving on to month ahead. Okay, and month ahead is fully funded to £810 still. So we are just going to add on to that. So we're going to do £15 to month ahead. So we now have fully funded at 810, 15, 20, 25, 30 and 35. So £835 in our month ahead. And then we have some money left over. So we have 15 here, supposed to have gone into our travel for this week, but I rolled that over. So we have 15, and then we have the £20 notes. Now, to be fair, I should have just restuffed these because they are all bent now. But we live and we learn, don't we? Let's do our savings challenges. We are going to skip tax prep. Oh, wait. We didn't actually do Christmas. So I feel like I'm £5 down. Okay. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and £35. So what I'm going to do, I might leave some of these till next time, but I'm definitely going to be starting on the £5 challenge. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down. So it's a total of 5 times 10, so 50. And each one of these is £5. So when we filled it, we'll have £250 in here. So let's do 2 today. For the goal, name by the way, isn't for the denomination, it's for whatever you have as your goal that this is going to go towards. So you guys can let me know what ideas you have or what you would put it towards if you had an excess of £50 in savings, and do the same with the rest. I'll get some ideas and have a little think if by the time these are filled I haven't made massive headways to my next goal, which is obviously my emergency fund, adding on another month ahead, and debt as like my big goals. Then we have 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. Dun, 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 dun. Why do I keep losing Christmas? Here's Christmas. Okay. So I said I wasn't going to do this, and we're going to save it to next year, but I can always get myself another one. And when I thought about it, there are still quite a few weeks until Christmas. So I would say that each one of these trees would be £10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 35 trees in total. So if each of these trees were £10, that would be 350. I'm not planning on having 350 for Christmas, but maybe if I do £5, which is half that, it would be 175. That's a possibility. So I'm going to put that each tree is £5. Zooming in a little bit, and then we are going to add £10. We now have 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 10. So £110. So we are going to be doing, how shall we fill these in? Triangle, 1, 25, 30, 40, 50, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105 and £110. I was actually going to stop stuffing Christmas. I was going to be like really frugal this year. I say this every year and then something just gets to me. It's Christmas, guys. That's it for Christmas. I'm going to be so grateful that I have that little bit extra. I just know it. And then we are going to do our penny savings, which is here. Okay. So I did show you this before. Again, this is really hard to see, especially on camera. But here's a penny savings, and it has a bonus here at the bottom. So we're going to get our coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 40, 2, 4, 6, 7. £7.57. So I'm going to start from the bottom. The very biggest one is 362. So I'm going to put 757 minus 362. The biggest one is 365 because it goes across and then this way. Okay, minus another 3 pence, 0.03, just leaves 392. Cross this one out, and then minus the next one, 3.61, leaves 31 pence, and then where's 31 pence? So we have them going across here, and we have 0.32, 0.1, and there we go, 31 pence. Okay, and this totals when it's completed, because I have a bonus here at the bottom of 205. All in all, it will be £670 once this challenge is completed. So the penny challenge done. Exciting. We'll pop that one in. So I'm just going to keep the coins obviously to the side in here. And maybe over time in a bigger one, but we're going to use what we have. We don't need a massive one to take up a lot of space right now, so we'll just see how it goes. And then we have the last £15, and this is where I'm debating where this should go. Should I make something fun of it, or should I just put it towards my main fund? I really want to do something fun because I've saved it now from my weekly spending. I've done so well, but once we've got this underway, it's going to be a lot better. Okay. So how about, because we were on 390, how about we fill that one out and add the 10. So I don't need to like recount this. I don't want to bore you, but this will of course be 400 in here now. So it's funded to 400. That is amazing. And then I'm going to look at my paycheck plan and see what is it that I really wanted to put more into. To be honest with you, it would actually be Christmas because it's like impending doom. We're going to say it's not, or month ahead, and you know what, or debt really. I think if I had a buffer, I would add it to my buffer, and I want to build up a buffer, but I'm gonna do the emergency fund first for my card to kind of pay myself back that way. But let's add it 2 months ahead, and I'll thank myself tomorrow. So it's fully funded to 810, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and 40. So 840, and that is actually about the new like limit that I need for December's payment, I think. And then it'll be more in January, but hopefully by the time that comes around, we would have worked this up too. So for the time that we're at, it's still fully funded and slightly ahead. So that is what we're working towards, and that is great. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this cash stuffing. That is it for this week's video. I am so grateful if you stayed with this far. I'm so sorry about the fluctuating lighting, but thank you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have an amazing, blessed and wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.